If you're watching this, you already know. For the next couple of weeks, we're going to be working on some Nutcracker projects. In front of you, I have two beginnings of two different kinds of Nutcrackers. Okay, there's going to be a boy video, which is this one, and then there's also a girl video. So choose whichever one you want to make. You can make one of each. You can make whatever you want. So we can see that we have our head, our body, and our arms, our waist, our legs, and our feet. Very, very simple to do. There's going to be a little bit of folding in this project, so I'm going to get these out of the way. To get started, you could use just a regular piece of copy paper, printer paper. I'm going to fold it in half lengthwise. I'm going to use my nail to really make sure I get a good crease, okay? Once I have that, I'm going to flip it over and fold it backwards, okay, on that same crease. And really make sure you get that folded pretty good. Now, once you have that, it should tear apart fairly easily. Boom. Now you have two pieces of paper. So you could do one of two things. You could keep one just in case if you make a mistake, which is what I'm going to do, or you could use both of them at the same time. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it off to the side just in case if I make a little bit of a whoopsie on this project. Now, we're going to fold this two more times. Okay, we're still going to hold this going up and down. Okay, here's my finished example. Okay, I'm going to hold this going up and down. So first, I'm going to take the top. I'm going to fold it all the way down to the bottom. Okay, make sure that those corners line up. And then I'm going to fold it across. I'm going to do that one more time. I'm holding it down here at the bottom. And I'm going to fold it one more time. Now that I have these creases, I'm going to unfold it. The idea is that these folds that we just made are going to aid us, they're going to help us in making our Nutcracker. So here we go. On this top square, we're going to draw a square that is going to be turned into our Nutcracker's face. So I have a square. Now I'm going to make a squiggly shape. Watch how I do this before you try it. And zoom in a bit. Zooming in. Here's a squiggly shape for our nose and our eyes. I'm going to draw a circle and a dot for one eye. Circle and a dot for this eye. Okay. Now for this one, I'm going to give it kind of like a funny beret hat. So it's going to be like a big upside down C shape. I'm going to add some curved lines on it. This is going to allow me to color this in later. And when I have curved lines on either side and a straight line in the middle, it kind of gives it a little bit of volume. It makes it look like it's actually going in a different direction. We're going to go through and add a funny mustache. So for this guy, I'm going to do a very pointy triangle mustache. We're going to draw another longer rectangle here. And now we're going to add our mouth. It's going to kind of go across that line. And we'll add our teeth in there. Okay. I'm going to make a kind of like a raindrop shape on either side. A lot of times these Nutcrackers, they kind of look like they were soldiers. So they have these epaulets, I believe they're called. We will add a belt. We're going to add the bottom of our coat. by drawing two diagonals like that and connect them. We could even add a band that goes across like this and some buttons on our jacket. Now we're going to work on the bottom part. For the bottom, we're going to draw a straight line that goes all the way down the middle. These are going to be our leg and our feet. Now, down here, go this way, we're going to add a nice big J. See how I made that J? You have to turn your paper to make that J. Do that. That might be a little easier. And on the other side, we're going to repeat that, but in the opposite direction. We're going to bring our legs all the way down to meet our shoes. Now, because these guys are soldiers, we're going to add some boots. Okay. We're going to go back up here and we're going to add our arms. Put a line like this and have his hands kind of tucked behind him. No. We could add some more buttons. Maybe we add a stripe down here. This is when you can kind of go through and add your own details. Okay. I'm happy. Let's give this guy some hair. Now I'm kind of happy with mine. Keep playing around with this, okay? This was the other one that I had, okay? Slightly different, slightly similar, okay? Here's another one that I made. So you can see that they're all kind of similar. I took different ideas from all of them. These two I drew previously. This is the one that I drew just now. So on this one, I took his nose. This one, I made a different mustache. Everybody's eyes are kind of looking the same. I borrowed his hat here and kind of his hair. I took this guy's jacket, put it over there. Borrowed his boots, but I added lines for the stripes on his pants, okay? Have fun with this, play around. By the end of today, we need to just have this drawn and traced so that next week we can talk about color. Okay, we're gonna play around with some things next week. So please don't color today. Just worry about the drawing and the tracing part. Okay, have fun. Hope you like it. See you in a little bit. Bye.